Hey guys, this is a fast-paced guide for newish and returning players or veterans who just need a refresher. I'm going to be going over spawns and spawn rotates, areas of contention, exfils, and loot locations. Starting with spawns, I spawned here, 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 and here. There are also two possible locations here and here, but even after hundreds of raids and a week's worth of testing, I was not able to get them. Watch out for these rotates and people rushing from these areas. The map will have 5 groups in total, with 3 spawning on one side and 2 spawning on the other. For areas of contention, small factory, courtyard, and villa are the 3 main areas you'll find groups. Supply camp and courtyard have vantage points overlooking small factory, as well as courtyard overlooking the valley village. People rushing villa on the bottom half of the map will usually run across the beach to get there as fast as possible. Pino radio and port are also able to see in the villa, but this usually isn't a cause for concern unless somebody is watching it and you're standing around outside. People also tend to run around on the edges of valley as it feels safer, but be careful as you may run into other groups or rats. On valley, green exfils are guaranteed, and the yellow exfils can have an extract but are conditional. This is RV extract and requires a toolkit. This is abandoned shack and requires the abandoned shack key. And lastly, this is the helicopter extract. On normal, this extract requires 2 dog tags, but in lockdown, the handmade gold boss token is required to use it. The RV and helicopter extract can each be used once, but then it's gone. On to free safes. The first free safe we're going to look at is here in Small Factory. It can be found downstairs in the big room with all the plants, and is usually the first to be taken because of the close spawns. Now at Villa there are 2 free safe spawns, but when pushing into Villa the safest way is to wrap around the back, so you don't have to be worried about getting pinched from behind. Now at the back, we can just go up these stairs and we'll find the first safe here on the right. The second safe is in the upstairs bedroom closer to the entrance and can be found all the way over here. These next 3 safes are only found on lockdown, with the first one being in Courtyard, located in the downstairs cellar, here in the middle of the room. The second one being here in the Valley Village, on these barrels against this leftmost house. And the last one being over in East Farm, located inside this damaged wooden shed. On to lock safes. From left to right we have port dorms, east of the main port building, requiring the staff dormitory key and holding a safe right up against the wall. Back to Small Factory. Underground we have the dressing room and the filing room. The dressing room is connected to the lab. And the filing room is tucked away in the back to this passage here. Villa has 2 key rooms, with the Beach Villa main bedroom being the most expensive key for Valley. Once you've entered the main bedroom, a safe can be found under the table, and loot can be found scattered around the room. The second key is the Beach Villa storage key, and the door can be found downstairs with the safe just inside the room. Up at Courtyard, a safe can be found behind the door in the dorms, requiring the Courtyard Basement key. And lastly, east of the courtyard, the RV camp and cabin can be found. Inside the cabin, there's another safe hidden behind a door, requiring the RV camp cabin cafeteria key. Circling back to port, there are 2 dock boxes, with the first one being out in the open on the shelf, and the second one being next to the safe in the dorm. Going back to Small Factory for the last time, there are 4 document box spawns and 1 key spawn. The first one is going to be in the gate room by the east entrance, and the rest are going to be underground. There's a document box in the office with the key spawn right next to it on the desk, and another document spawn in the bathroom right on the toilet. The last document box spawn is in the filing room next to the safe. Courtyard has 1 document box spawn on this bench outside. And the cabin in the RV camp has a key spawn right on this outside table. Directly south of the RV camp, there is a building with another document box spawn. And even further south in Pino radio station, there's a document box on top of this console. Wrapping it all up is Villa with 3 key spawns and 2 document boxes. First document boxes. 1 document box can be found outside at this table on normal and lockdown, but unfortunately the only one is lockdown only. The next box is going to be in the big room, right on this couch here. Now for keys. The first key spawn is going to be on the table in the big main room. The next key is going to be in the bedroom near the entrance with the free safe. And the last key is going to be under the free safe closest to the helicopter and the bar on this countertop here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you found any of this helpful or would like to see more, it would be awesome if you guys could like, sub, and maybe comment. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and thank you so much for watching.